Hey, I'm making this update because I just found out that w- we're gonna move in. We're moving, and we're moving to the house that I grew up at, which is a really big deal. And I don't know how to feel. Like, obviously, I feel overwhelmed, but I'm still I think talking about it makes me feel overwhelmed. Like even now I can feel my eyes get watery, but just yeah, they said, yeah, you got the house. So you wanna when do you wanna sign the lease? And this is how much like the deposits and the bond will be and stuff. And I'm like, okay, okay. For those who don't know, like why this is a big deal for me anyway, was I grew up in this house in the town we live in, from the age of like 4 till 21. So I had this whole memory of this house, and unfortunately, when I was 21, we were pretty much forced to move out. There's a whole story behind that, but we don't need to really go into it. It's just essentially that we had to move, and we couldn't go back. Obviously, it wasn't our house anymore. So that was not a good experience, and I never really felt like that true closure of leaving the house I grew up at, because it's just this place of huge nostalgia. And obviously growing up I never thought we wouldn't be able to go back to this house, you know. And obviously it kind of felt like it was ripped from us in a way. But now and I always had this thing throughout the past, I'm 30 now, 9 years, of really wanting to just see the house again. Like, not necessarily moving back in, like, that was kind of a dream too, but just seeing it was kind of more just what I wanted, just that one last look. So we actually got to see it again, Chris and I. So Chris was seeing it for the first time, obviously. And swapping hands. And I honestly felt really good about that. Like, we had applied to rent it. We're renting it. We're not, owning it. But I honestly was like, even just seeing it felt really good. And so, yeah, and like there was still a part of me that kind of was like, it'd be so cool if we could live in it again. But it also changed to a degree that it didn't feel completely the same. And, it was easier to kind of let it go and just be content with just, just seeing it. But now we're moving. That's all I can say. I don't know. It's weird. They said in talking about it makes me weirdly emotional. Well, understandably emotional is probably more accurate. But yeah, so we're gonna sign a 6 month lease, which is really cool because that means that normally each year because my brothers are all spread out everywhere, um, we all come together. We try to come all together back here in this town we grew up in for Christmas. And signing a 6 month lease means that Chris and I will definitely be living there at Christmas time. So that is so cool. I'm like so excited for my brothers to come and see the house again. That's so like so I'm like, my face is all red because I'm overwhelmed with emotion. And like, so my brain is like not fully processing it yet. And I don't know how to feel. I'm happy and excited, and I'm particularly happy that Chris had like a good response to it. I mean, it's definitely an upgrade from where we're currently living. We are living in like a 2 bedroom, semi-detached house, which has a lot of like issues with it constantly. But now we're moving to not only just a very nostalgic house for me, but a 4 bedroom, 2 story, central heating with a dishwasher. Chris is very excited about the dishwasher. House. The only downside is this house that we're in right now just got the NBN. So it has super fast internet now. the house we're going to move into doesn't have it yet, but it will by the end of the year. So unfortunately, it will not have fast internet, but it'll have all that other stuff. 4 bedrooms, 2-story house, etc, etc, etc. So, this is so surreal. It's so weird. It's so weird. I'm like, sort of like thinking, okay, I'm gonna start packing stuff that we can move, and trying to sort of think of where to put stuff for now in the new house, because obviously I know the old house really well, so I can sort of think of the layout and where to put things, and we're gonna have a lot more space. It's gonna be a lot more cleaning, but we're gonna have a lot more space. It's so weird. This is so exciting and so weird, and I'm just like, anyway, I'll end it there. I don't know. Thanks for watching, I suppose, and this is the next step of my life, I guess. Okay, bye.